So who wants to give me the recap then? You guys are done.
I got it.
Talking shit.
Alright. So, continuing our group's journey through the west, we found ourselves lost. Again. The things that are lost will always be found, as is the way of things. So, we stumbled upon a structure. Old and mostly reclaimed by the wilds of the west. So, through a careful effort of picking through the remains of the building, we discovered a few things. Harshly or perhaps hastily drawn druidic upon a wood carving akin to a corpse. Robes and heraldry not native to Corvanus or Calcatesh, and instruments. Pieces that could only be considered masterwork in their craftsmanship. Those now in the possession of our local influencer Simon. Still, the group went deeper, following a trail of magic that emanated in an almost palpable manner. We found abandoned and destroyed campsites at the bottom, and fears of a massive beast that lurked in the chasm caused the group to turn to the moist Saya himself, Frossus, for guidance. He informed the party that there were no living people to be helped, and so we turned back, eager to continue our way to the City of Glass. That is, until a ghostly green light flared deeper past the tents and within what looked to be university grounds. Anxiety rose as Simon attempted to play some soothing music. Unfortunately, it seems all he can do when he is afraid is to run away, as his cacophonic tones attracted a ghost of some kind, who seemed interested after he regained his composure and played a better tune. Still, all but Mazekeen followed the spirit. Be it curiosity or recklessness, she was having none of it. So, the spirit led us to a mausoleum of sorts, and began to communicate to Simon through some otherworldly hand signals. Even the universal signal for stop fell short of Simon's comprehension, though soon the pieces fell into place and he began to play a tune. Pleased, it seemed the spirit wanted circles, whatever that meant. And so Simon produced an instrument that I guess kind of had circles, though he called it a guitar. He played his new piece, and fortunately those notes angered the spirit, and so we fell into a battle rhythm, and began fighting. All the while Mazekeen and Frossus had some deep and emotional conversations, presumably. Panic gripped the party as physical attacks didn't strike true, despite the magical aid provided, and Weaver did what he thought best. To shatter part of the mausoleum to impact the spirit. Shattered stones, spilled ash, and a wail of mourning filled the cavern, so powerful the Caspian and I almost fell under its duress. Though naturally both Billiam and William resisted the negative energy with ease, for she was talking a load of shite. The wail did more than endanger us, as it soon became clear more spirits were coming, and where the party had failed with one, we were sure to fail with many. So, we took a leaf from Simon's book. We ran. We ran and ran and ran some more, escaping any danger and responsibility for our actions. Running so far as to find ourselves in a beautiful cove. There, I spotted a stone with druidic inscription, citing a pact that was forged by life, iron, and steel. A pledge to come when called. So I did, for surely this will stop us from being forever lost. A ship was summoned from the cascading waters, and upon its deck, a spirit. That is where this session starts.
Have some inspiration. That was pretty good.
Hey!
Pretty good.
Alright, let me
Hey,
zoom
I
out
don't
so
know
the
where to
chat
track
can
that.
see this sick ship that was made. Alright. A mighty vessel rises up from the waters of the river, deeper than you could have ever have thought for such a large ship to be risen. But rise up it still does. The smell of salt and sea, even this far inland, still emanating outwards from the great ship. Vines and growths all over and throughout her decks. But standing out on a mainsail, or an aftsail, you see this spirit. Alright, and here you go.
He has a cat.
He's a cat.
And as the spirit walks out, "Hoity hoy there! Who done be calling the ancient call, eh?"
Greetings, friend. My name is Fane. We're seeking passage through this place as we are lost. Again.
"Passage, you say?
Mm-hmm.
And here I thought we'd be called to war. Settle down, boys." As he'll look over his shoulder and kind of wave down some spirits, pulling out some swords who put them away. "If you'd be lost and you'd be needing to find your way, I suppose that's part of the old creed. But come away from the rock. Come aboard me vessel."
Into the water.
As you go into the water, he'll kind of look down at you. "Oh, you could swim, of course, lad, but you could also use this." And with that, he'll throw a ladder into the water.
I'll just continue swimming and then point at Frosis, who's riding on the top of my head. And go to the ladder.
He'll look out and see that there are more people on the shore. "Come on, you lot! All is welcome."
Right.
Oh man. Swimming.
Wonderful. The ease of which you swim in heavy armor.
The sideways Simon token is kind of legendary. Just sliding through the waters.
Oh, this is very difficult. Oh, the fucking...
David Hasselhoff, Corvinus.
Exactly. The fucking spider.
Alright. No, I'll let Sticky Wong get wet. What the?
Exactly.
All right, as the party slowly makes their way up, swimming across the small shoal and climbing up the side of the ladder, eventually they enter the old ship. Its creaking, waterlogged wooden bows and recesses shifting and groaning like a heartbeat in a way. Around you, you can see that there are other spirits, their forms not so well pronounced as what you presume to be the captain. As you enter, the smell of the salt of the sea and a very calming presence falls over you. Whatever this place is, it is a place of peace.
Last two. Alright.
Just like I remember.
Yar. Yar. Yes. Sorry.
I'd be coming forward and explaining to me, eh? You'd be lost deep in the jungle. I did not think that I'd be called up, he and his crew, out here in the rivers of shallowed and straight to the verdant hue of it all. My name is Captain Seamus O'Fallon, and you're on the breach whale. Old sturdy girl she is. He'll tap the ship with his foot. Oh, and this here's Pickles. His cat on his shoulder will nod.
This is Frosis. Indicate to the frog.
You're probably wearing some elegant-looking clothing there, lad.
Well, he's quite intelligent and quite outspoken, but I apologize that this may not be the calling that you wished for. It seems that we are on a path to avoid that which you and your crew likely would want. A path of warfare.
We may be waiting to be called. Will we be waiting to be called? Paying back old debts. Easy as that. You be a druid. You spoke the ancient words. So, How can Captain O'Fallow be of assistance to you?
Well, we need passage to the City of Glass. West of here, I think.
Passage to the City of Glass be a bit hard for me to provide, boyo, on the account of it being land.
Still.
But if you
I
be
suppose-
needed to not be lost, I suppose we could provide some navigational equipment. Do you have a compass?
We do not.
Well, there's your first problem. Trying to explore the wilderness and find your way to a city with no roads, without a compass. Lafferty! Get me the compass from the back! No, you daft idiot, not the gold one! He'll call out to one of the spirits. Apologies for my crew, they're a bit shy, keeping to the shadows, as it were.
I'm surprised to see anyone. It's fine if they keep to the shadows.
The cool ship.
While he be fetching your compass, tell me of yourselves. Spot a spirit a bit of conversation with ones of stories he does not already know.
Well, I summoned you, so I suppose I'll begin. My name is Fane. As you can see, I'm a druid, and I'm very, very far from home. Me and my companions here are heading west, as we have said, from under the oppression of the church. I'm sure we hold a myriad of stories here. Just pick one. I'm sure you'll be entertained. He'll sort of glance around to everybody.
Well, how about you? He'll gesture towards Fane.
He'll laugh, and he'll sort of lift Frostus and set him down on the table so he's not gooing my hair. Well, I was raised up in the Endless White, in the northern end of this continent. My family were, I suppose, survivors of the church, who went into hiding to preserve our tradition, our oaths, our pacts, and they did what they could in that frozen wasteland. I myself set out to, I suppose, break tradition. Might sound very taboo, but I felt staring at snow day after day would drive me insane. Unfortunately, Corvanus is not very kind. And my practices and my attempts to help people led me to draw the church's ire. That ire landed me upon a cross, and that cross led me to meeting some of the people here. It is truly only through the kindness of two individuals that many of us are even here. This is Frostus. I was lonely, far from home, and I called on some, I suppose, ancient spirits of the land. Old teachings that I had long pushed off. He keeps me centered. He keeps me on the right path.
Frostus will bow. Pickles will bow back. And will seat himself on the table as well.
But this journey is one of warning, unfortunately. It seemed spirits lend us their footprints every now and then, showing us visions of what has happened and what might yet be. And war may soon come to the west. It is my duty to warn my kin, and it is my, I suppose, duty to an extent to help these individuals through the west, away from the church's ire, to a place of somewhat stability. From there, I'm not yet sure, not yet certain. We've been traveling for a very long time.
Hi. What about this handsome lad here?
Oh, well. I'm Simon. I grew up in the Three Kings, actually. I was raised to perform for my mother. She teach me all I know. And came a time that my skill was too unreal to the common folk. So maybe my influence was too high and the church got jealous. So I got imprisoned and escaped. And they capture me again and escape again. And now I'm here.
On the run, huh? I know what that's like.
On a venture.
All too well. And of you, lad? He will look towards Caspian.
Well, I'm a foreigner of this place. Recently joined these people in their endeavor. Well, as a lad, I sought solace among my village folk, but they thought of me of an object of pity or fear. Whispers on the wind of malevolent sprites cursed, they said. Each morning I'd rise a little more hollow, a little less the boy who once dreamed of heroes and honor. But that tale soon came to an end. When I traveled here, I met some good people. I made a couple of friends. A couple of allies. And in the process, just a few months back, I joined this lovely band of traveling folk. And now I'm here.
Aye. Sometimes things get kind of coiled up, don't they? What have you, lass? Looks towards the blonde.
Well, my story isn't as far traveling as many of the rest of these fine people here. I grew up in the Pale City. Still as dreadful as always, anyone who isn't in the hierarchy of the church. Learned the trade of, not to be a thief, rogue, and anything that could be needed if it made coin. Before I met these fine people, I was undertaking a task. Looking at a particular woman who's suspected of being a relatively powerful sorceress. And when I came back with my findings to my superior, my superior was shocked to discover that the woman that he had loved was the very same woman that was being accused. It all went to shit from there. He tried to save her. They got surrounded. They chose to die in each other's arms, and opposed to being, an act of the church's power. And I got the tail end of the shit. Got sent on a cross, where I met police fine people.
The man will nod. A harsh consequence love can be. It's nice to see that you made it. And what of you, lass? As he turns to Mazekeen.
Me? I do not have that much to tell. I was brought here to this land with the remainder of my family. And though they didn't make it as far as I have, I'm still trying to get away from the church. Or they have ruined every piece of my life, and are still continuing to do so. And being in the involuntary services of them for over 10 years. And she's gonna point at the collar. It's not that easy to get rid of, really.
He'll nod.
But maybe here somebody will know what to do.
If you're looking for freedom, you're in the right place. It's the one thing me and my kin hold above all else, is freedom. You told
It
me
would be nice, after so many years, yeah.
Well, you've told me your stories. Perhaps I could tell you mine.
Will be
boy.
pleasant.
Oh boy.
Time for lore.
I myself come from a land far to the east. A land known as Calcatesh, I am. Tain't much to say. 'Twas in service of Red Eyes Raymond I was. Fought against the Viakin. Did my part in the great battle that came. For all things, I suppose. But after that, became a bit wayward, I suppose. Me and my crew had very little purpose. So we decided to see what else there was. So we went out to the west. We crossed the Great Abyss on the first day of the Festival of the Seven. And on the final day, we found ourselves ripped by stern and stem, by storm and tide. We lost our way. Kowtowed we were, ripped to pieces. But the old girl finally got us here. Came up from the south side. Crossed we did. Run aground into the rivers. There the druids helped us. Helped us free of the waters of the river banks and out back to the southward sea. We was grateful to them, and we made our promise that we'd help them if ever they needed it. Bound in stone and blood. If only I had known then just how quickly we'd be waiting on the other side of the veil of life to be fulfilling this oath. It wasn't long on the southern coast before we was attacked, defeated, as much as it pains me to say. What I would tell you that every great story has a good ending. And indeed, I feel as if my own story has its share of greatness. I fought in war. I loved. I explored the world. But how simple a thing it can be, this fragile thing we call life, eh? Me and my crew,
Aye.
we lost. And so here we are, spirit-bound to the ancient stones of the druids, to fulfill our promise made.
Not many would risk sailing out into the ocean without a goal. Stories tell of those who never return.
Many of those stories you'll find, miss, they're tall tales in and of themselves. Don't mistake me voice for regret. The only regret I truly have is that I wasn't able to become an old man first. To really see what the sea can give you. She's been giving, so very giving to me and my crew. And although my life wasn't as long as I would have liked it to be, I have no regrets to that. For I lived a life freer than most could ever even dream of. You know, I hear it in the wind and feel it in the water. The people of this land lie between desperation and oppression. I can feel it. Even the druids, freer as they might seem to be, a tone of desperate action follows them wherever they go. That's just another kind of prison. A difficult thing, really, to understand. But grateful I am to have tasted it. The true freedom of the air. I hope that you find it as well, miss. To be collared like a dog. To be a slave. There's no higher crime. No higher crime at all.
I wish for my freedom back, and I have been fighting for it for a long time. But seemingly, it is not that easy to get rid of such oppression.
Aye. The trials and tribulations of each of our lives is a testament to one thing, that you are alive. Take the hurt where it comes, but be thankful that you can. For now, my struggle is done. My crew and I don't feel much of anything anymore. I'd give anything to feel pain again. Happiness. Feel the wind through me hair. Last thing I can really feel is this old girl's strength. He'll tap his foot on the wood. Just as solid as the day. That's the first day I set foot on her, I did. I digress. You didn't come here for an old spirit stories. You came here to find your way. He'll hold out his hand and the spirit will place a compass in it. You'll place it on the table and slide it over to Fane.
Mm-hmm.
This here compass has seen us through our ways. It'll see you through yours. Point you true to the place you want to go. Should be easy tides out from here point.
Thank you, Seamus. You say that your digressions are a distraction or not what we'd like. And honestly, after every sight that we've seen and the pain and loss that we all ended up witness to. Regardless of this being an oath bound by death, it is refreshing to see a life that is honestly fulfilled, or at least strived to be.
I learned a long time ago, lad, that you can't control what happens. Kahili will have hers, as it said. All you can do is hope that you have the strength to wait out the waves and to conquer the storm. And if you don't, smile, for there's no higher virtue than to try with all your faith and all your vigor.
Fane will sort of smile despite himself and look down. Look up. We've been trying for very long. It'll work out. He'll pocket the compass. Is there anything more we can do for you, Seamus?
You've done all that you can. You spoke the words, and our debt has been paid. The druids have been helped. I reckon now we'll go to, well, to wherever Kahili wants us to, I suppose. Maybe we'll finally get to see the second sea and sail beneath her gaze and through the currents of her hair. There's yet still more worlds to see, my friend, and I intend to be there.
Bow.
I respect that. I'll share your story, my friend. In all my travels.
Thank you. I'll hold out a hand to shake yours, Simon.
I'll make a great shanty out of this.
Fair tidings and strong winds at your back. You're not far from the city of glass. Maybe a week at most. Follow the compass. It'll see you true.
Last bow. Climb over the edge.
Oh, as well.
Swim with Frosty's waiting
Exciting.
waist deep above the water, so he's not too wet.
Try to elegantly dive and then properly belly flop into this ocean.
As we, I suppose, begin to continue on our way, look back towards the ship.
You will see that Seamus stands out on the brow, waving at you with his hand moving back and forth, a smile on his face, as slowly the ship begins to sink. You also see the rest of his crew start to materialize, each one wanting to say goodbye one last time to the realm of the living.
Damn. Well, finally a spirit that didn't want her next.
Better out the way.
Yeah.
We know the way now.
There's a lot of Calcatesh in this place. Since meeting all of you, I've heard so much about your land.
Okay.
Not you.
He comes with a ghost voice.
It's
The echoes from the past.
Stays here in spirit.
I'd say it's a better place, but
It does somehow make sense that all the foreigns are piled up in the west. But it was nice finally meeting a spirit. Does not want our head.
Fane will look at the compass.
All right, as you look
And-
at the compass, you will see that it is not a compass. It is something else entirely. A complex-looking device that seems to be pointing not northward, but towards that which you seek. The device has other dials and switches that you don't really recognize. And there is a soft glow of magic emanating outward from it. What you have in your possession, Fane, is a wayfinder, not a compass. A wayfinder is an incredibly useful device that points you to the goal that you have conjured in your mind. It also gives you resistance to being lost. It helps with finding rations and food and fresh drinking water. And it's also has an available slot for something called an ion stone. An ion stone is a powerful magical stone that emits runes, sigils, and other forms of magic that can be layered over the wayfinder and attributed and attuned to the bearer.
And there's one ion stone.
There is one slot, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She'll sort of look at it sheepishly and then look to the direction. Look to the party. Well, this will help us on our way at least.
Is
Yeah.
that a compass? It looks rather expensive for
It
somebody
is-
to just.
It is of a sort. It is more about a goal than north. Its navigation will help us.
So that's 7 days of travel to the City of Glass, right?
And that's what he
Yeah.
said.
Well, let's get going then.
indeed. Hopefully with this we won't get lost on the way again.
There's one name missed. It points you to the goal you've conjured. You have advantage against getting lost as one ion
It
stone
helps with
slot.
Finding
Finding
food and fresh
food.
water.
Rations. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
rations.
Thank you. Does it require attunement?
Yes,
Well,
I guess beach episode.
it gives one constant exposure.
which stacks on top of permanent?
Yeah, constant stacks.
Alright. Well, I have 9, so we can't use this for a minute. Unless I
Get rid of it.
find a way to get rid of it. I'm gonna look to Elsie.
Ah,
Alright, the only non-magic user.
Actually, 9 is a lot.
We could rest here for a bit.
I would be
haven't
resting for a
used
few
the hidden
days.
today, so you could probably hit me for the try.
We could station here and try to find more food. We are getting low on supplies. Kind of like we did in the mountain. When you know who got really sick on his drug trip.
Ah, yes. When I convinced him that his throat was part of the issue and he didn't speak to me for 4 days.
It was such a nice change.
Good times.
Wait, his throat wasn't the issue?
Not at all.
Struggling to be quiet?
It was drug withdrawals, and he was screaming and rambling at me. I simply convinced him that it had to do with his vocal cords, and if he did not speak, he would rest faster. He still spoke, but not as much. Anyway,
Right.
This is so devious. I love it.
it is maybe one of my only questionable acts on this journey. Anyway, we should.
Are you sure?
Alright. I
No,
wouldn't be so certain about that.
I'm gonna give him a grin.
looks at floor. Anyway, I don't remember how many days we were traveling after that house before we found the pirate ship.
Not
We
long.
ran a lot. I still have a purging potion. Although that seems like a waste, but it means we wouldn't spend so long waiting. Let me think on it.
At one point, the exposure has to go down. It can't stay forever, right?
I've had to cast a spell against the spirit back there. Hence, it's not gonna go down anytime soon for me.
How many food do we have left? A week's travel is nice, but it's still a week of travel.
It would be nice to eat. Get some decent food. We take a night, see if the impact of the mana roils a little bit less, and the next day I'll try and attune to the Wayfinder.
Alright. Who's joining me in finding something to eat?
I have a +4
Oh.
survival, but no proficiency.
No proficiency,
No
+5.
proficiency.
So, sounds like the party's gonna make camp here. Yes?
Yeah.
A little beachside camping.
A little beachside camping right near the water.
Oh boy, I sure do like beachside camping.
Woo!
Do a little bit of beachside just for me. A little bit of burp burp skibby. A little bit of you makes me oh bad. A burp bop bit bop bop. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty, in that case, party chooses to set camp, resting on the beach.
Yes.
I would try to find as much food as I can for the remaining week ahead.
Okay, make me a survival check.
I'll be helping as well.
Does Elsie helping give me advantage, or?
Yep.
No.
All right. By scouring
that's
the
pretty-
beach, you're able to find a few clams and oysters, and also do a little bit of fishing on the side.
Here you go.
And we'll start preparing the food. Arcadum, just for the sake of clarification and meta, the whole Violet Dream stuff, how much do our characters retain from that event?
What I've told you.
Alright.
Yeah, so what happened, basically?
So, the Marshall stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the big one. Sort of as he is cutting up the food, getting the fish, all that niceness. He seems to have a lot on his mind. His eyes will flick the Caspian occasionally. Specifically, I think it's his left eye that was shattered.
Mm-hmm.
But he stays quiet.
Something the issue.
Aye. You know when you have intrusive thoughts. And you're stressed. And things would just be easier if they went bad.
I do. Used to be like that for a long time.
Well, our little escapade into your deity's domain has left me with terrifying dreams and thoughts. And after that spirit almost killed you, they've only really gotten worse.
I guess the dreams come about as a part of a deal, but I don't know what to say. I guess there's not much to say either way, but feel free to voice your concerns.
My concerns are as they always have been. With the preservation of lives that are innocent to the fault of oppression. It concerns me greatly that there are reminders of a past and a presence that I did not even anticipate. When you stand in the shadow of the church all of your life, seeing a bigger shadow is a little unnerving.
Nobody can anticipate the gods. They do as they please. They're only interfering in each other's business is what's causing the problems.
True, but for us, even the knowledge that there are other gods is a revelation itself. Something that isn't quite as easy to get over. Well, not immediately.
All the gods a long fought war, and so what?
See it more as an opportunity. Finally something in this continent that can rival the church's power.
It'll change no matter what you do. Things always change.
Usually things don't change for the better.
Do you
So
guys hear the
you
water that I made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just has been fucking pissing me off. I'm trying to get to work. Keep
Oh,
going.
look at her.
No wonder. Yeah, you can hear it. It's really nice.
Please continue. Sorry.
And usually things don't change for the better. So you mind looking at yourself getting up ahead of it. But really, you should just try to get on top of whatever's going on. So you don't end up underneath everything new.
I'd say things do change for the better, but it's not fast and it doesn't happen overnight.
Oh, change can happen fast. One night you're enjoying dinner with your family, and the next morning everything's burned to the ground, everyone is dead, and you're getting deported to a different continent.
Well, that is not exactly a change I'm referring to, but that kind of change does happen fast.
I want to bring about a good change. I always have. And that reminder only details how pressing it is. And how dangerous it is.
Reminder. Well, it's not a bad thing. Its purpose isn't a bad thing, but there's so little one can do about it.
It's,
Being reminded of mistakes from the past, so you don't do them again.
The problem is those past mistakes and those repeating them are ignorant to this. That thing is like a antibody. If you get sick, your body produces something to fight the infection.
Okay.
Yes, Weaver, you too. And that is what it is, but I thought there was more hope. I thought the infection wasn't so bad. I thought the West would be clean of it.
Well, whatever he showed us was not in the West. It was all the way. It was swampland. It was all the way on the other side. Closer to the Pale City than to here.
The real problem is the ignorance of those who hold whatever it was that triggered this thing's reappearance. This safety mechanism. That's a real problem.
They're undressing a wound without realizing that it's infectious.
Or maybe they know. Maybe they're doing it on purpose.
Letting it
think-
fester is whatever reason to cut off the limb.
Well, getting a second higher power in to somewhat work in your own benefit, and then trying to steal away. If that will be successful or not, they cannot know. But if it's the only chance they have, they might as well take it. Like a cornered animal, trying everything to escape.
Yes, that is the problem with ignorance. They didn't know better. That wouldn't work in anyone's favor.
I'm uncomfortably hopeful. I think that's where my real issue is. We've ran, failed and survived, but we're almost there. And Seamus, for all of his deadness, managed to keep his spirits high. And well, we're not dead yet.
Well, it is how he said. He doesn't feel it anymore. He's bound by the pack, and that is all. Is that even a free life he is living? Yeah, he's not living anymore, I guess, but... Is it his free choice to be there? I don't think so.
It is. His promise was a shackle he put on himself in repayment for a kindness that was offered to him freely. I think it is a good thing he is now passed on, as he seemed to be waiting quite a while. You'll find something better. And in the West, I hope we do too.
I hope you're right.
Anyway, I can keep watch for tonight. Thank you, Mazekeen, for getting the food.
I really can't wait to get a proper meal in bed and again.
Okay.
It does feel like forever.
It does.
You lean against the rock.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, at least I found my place with you guys.
Fane will smile.
Yes.
Except we were.
Okay.
It is. We are
I rarely know you.
very unlikely allies. And there is no compulsion once we reach the City of Glass that we remain so. But I hope so.
You said you don't know what you're going to do after you've been there.
No, not even close.
I got a new outlook on this. Like it or not.
You got an idea what to do with your life?
Yes.
Not yet. But I guess in this event, I can always ask somebody. Besides, if I find nothing else, I'll just go back to what I used to do. What I'm still doing.
No.
I'll just go back to the old islands.
Well, I guess if I do get the collar off, and I gain that freedom, I still have a pact to fulfill. And a man to kill.
Damn. Weaver's gotta be Rebecca. Well,
Wild, he's gonna be right back.
Aye.
I.
God's gonna do something.
The city is gonna be a strange place. I hope it is a welcoming one.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're not welcoming in these times to strangers. To you, probably. You look like them.
In a sense. But all of you are my purview, I suppose. I brought you here. For a shared purpose, perhaps, but it is as the Guardian said. I bear some weight of responsibility for you and your actions while you're here.
You did eat that melon.
It's almost like you can handle the consequences of your own actions sometimes.
I was incredibly out of it. Frostis was walking, not floating. And it looked tasty.
Yeah, it was a crazy night.
Well.
Maybe someone should have tricked me into not speaking.
If at one point you miss it, I still have some of it. And she'll
Maybe I
hold
should have
up
just
the
left you
vial.
then,
You
you
hold
know.
up the vial with the cork in it. And just...
Round 2.
Immediately move away. Stealthily.
I don't think I'll be granted permission to rescue you this time if you do that.
Well,
I wouldn't try it.
I'd rather have it on somebody we're not so keen to having in the group for longer. Who knows? Maybe it is helpful at one point.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But this
I
time,
find it-
remember to not take a deep breath when the smell arrives.
It smelled good. You said it yourself, we've been traveling for so long. It smelled good, okay?
Yeah, nothing that smells good like that can be any good, right?
Mm.
If a poison would smell bad, nobody would take it.
Well, I mean, it is an option, but when I'd honestly rather not use. It will hit everyone nearby, so.
Yeah, but
And
will
I
it
don't
be-
feel like pulling more people out of the dream for no reason.
Well, if it's somebody you don't need, why would you pull them out? Just leave them.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Ah!
You're holding him upside down, Simon.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's how you use it.
Whatever did you even find down there? There's no way. You came out running like you've seen more than just that ghost. Did whatever was in the chasm join you?
No, it was just a ghost. Unfortunately, played as we were. Somebody pissed it off, and it brought its friends.
Yeah.
Also almost killed Caspian and I.
Yes.
It is honestly luck that we are all still here.
Claimed out loud.
The castle is ruined.
We had a lot of luck on our journey so far. Let's hope it doesn't leave us on the last week.
I'll say that. Maybe it will.
That's tempting to hand to fate, isn't it?
And nothing we haven't run away from, apparently. Undead, celestials, men.
Whatever that
Plants.
was in the dream.
We didn't run away.
We couldn't.
You couldn't run away. Even if you wanted to.
Sure, I'm misremembering. I was kind of tired from the exacerbated dancing I was doing prior to the dream. Which,
I'll say that's the one thing we didn't run away from.
Well, at least with a compass now, we should get faster to where we actually want to go.
yeah. Maybe whenever we get to the City of Glass, we can, if we get time to rest, we can sort of touch up on how to better navigate the land, stuff like that. Because, no offense, Mazekeen, but you can't fucking lead for shit.
Oh, I haven't been here before. Be my guest and do it better.
Well, I would, but God doesn't allow it.
No,
I would.
So many
Yeah.
gods.
sounds like a skill issue.
You're joking, but it actually is.
I'm back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And settle in for the night. And stare at Frosis's grayed out dialogue, sadly.
Oh my god, lean on the rock and absolutely pass out.
Onkshu.
All right. So you guys rest the remainder of the night.
Yep.
All right. How long would you like to rest on this beach? Are you gonna wait for your exposure to fade?
Yes. Yeah.
How long
We're at
can
9.
we approximately tell how long that will take?
It's gonna take at least a week if you got 9.
Oh,
It's a while.
Yeah.
As a druid, I have seen the detrimental effects to just dumping mana in nature. Is there any way of looking around for a more stable area and sort of maybe over a longer period of time diffuse the exposure? Or is that just not accessible?
my god.
It probably wouldn't make a difference.
That's fair.
You can try and dump it onto one person if you want to try it. With me.
I really don't want to dump 8 exposure on a mundane.
It's not like I can create any exposure anyway.
Yeah, but, you know, there's a tolerance. I suppose by morning Fane will have the purging potion in his hand. And just kind of... It'll take longer. Or much longer if we wait till all of this mana drains off. I can purge some of it and begin using the item, and that would probably be best case scenario for now. Unless we want to wait a week.
I don't think sparing a week here is the best option.
Well, yeah, we're not waiting a week here.
So
Well,
Elsie made a very good point. I'll pull out the wayfinder. I'll hand it to Elsie. Maybe I can
Oh.
help you use this instead. That way it is bound to you, and you can help guide us.
Okay. I'll gingerly take the Wayfinder and just So, how do I bond with it? I guess.
Arcadum, can I walk Elsie through attunement?
You just hold it until it feels good.
Yeah,
Just think
it's,
really hard.
It's like imprinting on an animal. It gets an impression of you after time.
I swear, Fane, this is a trick to make me, pat it and call it a deer. I'm going to punch you in the face
Wow.
with a brick.
Don't pet the I just didn't think you wanted to be on a beach for a week.
I wouldn't mind it, but
Kiss
7
him.
days in City Glass.
And
What?
hold on to the fucking compass until
My
you
God.
know where you're going.
Just give it to
Okay.
me. I'll do it.
Squints.
Raise his eyebrow.
Looks at collar.
Looks at Elsie.
Shuffles boobs.
Weaver looks at himself. Okay.
Anyway. You pair with it. If you don't want it by the time we get to the city, I'll take it off of you.
That sounds cripple. I'll try to I'll try to attune in character, but this Elsie will the entire time be very awkwardly focused on it. Like expecting it to bite her or something.
The entire time, Fane is awkwardly looking towards Elsie, as if disaster is soon to strike.
No.
Good. Thanks, Weaver.
Okay.
Alright, let's get going. Now you two ladies can help us find our way.
Hmm.
Just like you agreed to do last night.
Weaver will look at Mazekeen's fur and think about petting the dog, but won't. These are his
Seeing
thoughts.
his intention in his not so hard to read view, I will move away.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not the dog.
Alright. We get going. We have a lot of exposure. This can't go bad.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, it's time for everybody's favorite map. Oh,
Is it a world map? Oh boy.
It's the world map.
Oh
Yay!
boys. Yay!
Shouldn't
boy, it's the
my
world map again.
should my exposure fade faster because it's all just cantrips, or is it?
Yeah. If it's temporary, yeah.
Oh boy, when the world map.
How long would it take for me to? I have 7 exposure from cantrips,
If it's all from cantrips, it'd fade after a day.
so I'm
Oh,
back
it's
to.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm back to.
But Fane
nothing but
isn't.
2.
No, I'm vibing at 9. Weaver also is at like 8, and I think Caspian's at 9.
I'm at 9 too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey,
we're pretty,
Okay.
pretty high.
I'm good. I'm not gonna blow up
We're not
in
high.
3 exposure.
Alrighty.
I got my reduction back, so that's cool.
My God. Oh yeah, back on the world map.
All right. And so the party hits travel to TheRadioCrusader.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh yeah, and there it is. That
Big lost Odyssey.
that big song. Mazekeen Goes West, part 256.
Come on. Oh my.
16 years later. Alright.
Here's the girl you left behind. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. In your language, it would be a small mouse decides to go west to help his family, and instead meets a harlot.
That's true. Oh my. That's.
You're gonna be fucking us, what the hell?
Oh,
All right,
not day 1.
All right, we're lost.
day
Good
one.
job.
Make a survival check.
Oh,
Do
and a
I
compass
make
help.
anything with the compass?
Advantage.
Oh,
Advantage.
God. Advantage.
Nice.
15. That's not so bad.
It could be better.
It could be worse.
Indeed.
You could do better.
It could be snake eyes.
All right.
Alright.
You happen upon a large pit filled with an orgy of snakes.
We
Weird.
go around the pit.
Yeah.
I throw a torch.
No.
Why did I
But
be
make me a
snakes?
perception check as you walk by the pit.
Ah, yes.
Alright.
Perception. Our favorite.
25.
Yeah, 14.
Fane, something shines to your eyesight as you walk past the pit. Inside, you can see that the pit is filled with corpses. As the writhing mass of the orgying snakes roil past them, you can see that there is a chest in that pit.
He'll squint. He'll look at Mazekeen, and then turn away and continue.
What?
Everyone else
What do
sees
you
it.
want? Do you want to get that?
You
Be
can
my
speak to the
guest.
snakes.
Oh no.
You can set it on fire.
Oh no.
Would you like
How
to
deep's the
speak
pit?
to the
Fine.
snakes?
Aye.
I take a listen. What's going on
All
in
right.
the pit?
Ah! Ah! Oh!
Immediately peaks. It's fine. We
Peeks
don't
and
yeah.
cuts out.
Oh, he's moaning
I'm
and
sorry.
groaning.
I'm sorry.
If you could see under the fur, it's getting irritated and blushing a little bit, but no, thank you.
We go past the pit.
You do
Oh.
not want to know what is going on in the pit.
And go past
Randomly,
snakes.
because you can't really turn it off, Mazekeen, through all the moaning of the snakes, you hear, I really don't think we should be doing this. These are corpses. This has to be bad for the... No? No one? Okay. Would anyone like to? No? All right. My bloodline ends with me, then.
What do you want me to do? Convince them to get me the chest?
I
Maybe not. Where is the chest exactly? I'm gonna assess straight up. How deep is the pit and how far away is the chest from the walls of the pit?
Chest in the middle. Depth, 10 feet. Depth of snake, 5 feet.
Okay. It might be stupid, but I'm willing to try and peek the chest if we can.
Oh my god.
We have had a single lucky break, and I am terrified to push it. If you want to do it, be my guest, but I'm going to stand over here. He will stand 20 feet away from the pit.
Okay. I'll take out my climber's kit. I will anchor myself so I don't fall more than 5 feet into the pit if I slip.
Never mind. I walked away. Got that.
I mean, you can walk by if you see me doing something. Good note.
To be fair, I would have noticed it while I'm 20 feet away and you're already descending, so...
I haven't descended yet, I'm still anchoring. I have to set up the point for the climber's kit.
Mazekeen, take the fucking wayfinder!
Oh. Yeah, you should give that to me before you die down there. We don't get it back.
Yeah, give it to her. The snakes say.
The snakes agree.
Simon
I
is
try to notice the.
I'm gonna hold
Snakes.
out my hand, my claw.
All right. Simon starts to play his piccolo.
Charm the snakes.
His attempts to charm the snakes have only increased their roiling of attraction.
Oh my god.
Oh
You're
god.
Once again, you're making something fuck faster.
They are in the mood now.
They were in the mood before, believe me.
And
I
I'll,
wasn't!
That one guy there, is in the mood now too.
Yeah!
It's one of the snakes in the corner.
Before you get to it,
Suck my
could you-
dick, Salafar.
could you convince the others to just give us that big chest in the pit? I'm sure it's distracting for what you're doing down there.
Is me
Snakes.
saying this Elsie or the snakes?
Snakes.
What?
Okay, sorry, just wanted to be sure.
What about
Trying
the
to
snakes?
convince the snakes to just, I don't know.
Oh, you're
swivel
talking to the
chests.
snakes? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? What is that dog saying? What? Does the dog want to join us? A dog can't join us, idiot. No, right there. Yeah. What do you want? We're kind of, like, busy right now.
Well, give us the chest and we're leaving you to
What?
whatever
No.
you're doing.
No, we can't
Why
do
not?
that.
I'm sure it's
Because...
better when it's not there. You
No,
have more
no, we're
space.
fucking on that.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I can help.
He can help you. It will feel even better when it's not there anymore.
Oh my god.
Alright, he's just made a fucks on it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Alright, you, Alright. Alright, Mazekeen.
You put this here.
Make a persuasion check at advantage to convince the snakes to fuck in a circle around the chest. No, Mazekeen, not you.
Oh, me?
You're the only one who can talk to him.
Oh my god. There.
Oh,
Oh my god.
No, she makes a good point. Yeah, we can make a deeper pit. All right.
You see, there's the Ouroboros.
Yeah.
It's very well known.
Come grab the chest before we change our mind and pull you all down in here.
Oh god. Quick, Elsie, get it now.
Okay. And I'll stand the plate and try not to step on any snakes and just grab the chest and etch it up.
The snakes roil out of your way. Some of them give you a little nibble, a little kiss. Alright, you grab the chest and you pull it up. You hand it up to the others. They grab it. You crawl out. And then, like
It's
the
a minute.
closing of the Red Sea, the snakes crash together in waves of ecstasy.
Oh my god. Let's leave.
Fane walks back over, completely red in the face.
Beautiful.
What are you so flustered by?
I
Just some snakes fucking.
audibly blinks.
The snakes
What?
form a singular form of a hive mind entity, rise up
Oh my
like a
God.
sock puppet, and go, hey, get in here. I'm just kidding.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
let's leave and see what that chest is, okay?
Yes.
Indeed.
Hand it to Weaver, and he'll say okay.
No.
Fuck.
Okay.
God damn it.
Nice.
I'll awkwardly waddle the chest over to him.
Go pick
Here,
it
Weaver.
up. He's very strong. Yes.
Affirmative.
He'll waddle with it. He'll set it down. He'll open it. You guys want to see what's in there?
Yes.
Is it snakes?
No. No.
Snake eggs.
No.
It's lizards.
Is it snake eyes?
You see several potions. Many of them
Ooh.
are cracked, and the potions
Oh.
have seeped out. But there is one that still retains itself.
Can
Is it labeled?
Arcana or read a label?
It has a label.
What does the label read?
It says Antiva's aphrodisiac.
Oh my
No
god.
wonder.
I'll get it.
I think that's your type of thing, isn't it? Here. Don't drink it, please.
for crazy parties.
Well, now you know
Turns
why
around,
the
walks
snakes
away.
were orgying on top of the chest.
It probably seeped through the chest. And they probably got it.
Orgy poison.
Fuck's sake.
Performance-enhancing drugs. Place is wild.
Oh, they said freedom. They meant really freedom.
Yeah, this situation
No.
was exactly what the pirate was talking about.
Exactly. This is what he meant
Yeah.
when he said what he found the freedom in the lands in the west.
Hmm.
He found the
This
freedom.
is what he was talking about.
This
Keep going.
specific
What
situation.
makes fuck?
Hmm.
His
Now you
compass
know.
pointed us through here.
And now
We had-
you know.
We had the dip Snicker snack in there.
Sneakers.
No.
I have a better idea. Let's put the melon juice in there.
Oh no.
Okay, we continue. Let's go.
Here we
We
go.
leave now.
My.
Survival?
Hey.
Survival. Wow. Nice. That's perception, but
Oh shit. Ah,
it's a 16 plus.
It's
What
It's
do you
the
have?
same.
Plus 3?
It's a
This is-
plus
fine.
3.
You rolled well. Good job. Look at you. I believed in you the whole time, I promise.
We didn't get lost yet.
Oh no.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey, that's pretty nice.
that's pretty nice.
I hope.
Survival.
Hey!
Almost there.
You can see
Sorry.
it in the distance.
Oh, oh, what?
Ooh,
I'm
Oh,
in
so
the 80s.
close.
It's an old folks home.
more snakes.
8 and 4, 84.
Oh no.
Oh god damn it.
Oh no.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
We rolled 18 on survival. Maybe we can just not.
It has to be good, right? It has to. Oh god.
Alright.
Alright.
Whilst
Alright.
walking through the jungle, you hear this. And I miss her. No. It should be. And I want her. No. Like water to my roots. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. You see an enormous treant practicing a love ballad.
Where's everything in this area?
Hey, let's go around. Please.
I agree.
Alright, make a stealth check. See if you get past him.
Elsie, you have group stealth, don't you?
Yep,
I
roll to skip cutscene.
Please, God.
Actually, can I do one thing before stealthing?
Sure.
Insight?
Insight.
13.
What are you inside?
Is it... Does it look hostile, or does it look like it's just, you know...
It looks wistful, a little sad, and a little hopeful.
At least it isn't horny, then.
No,
Not yet, that comes later.
he doesn't want to be horny. He just wants to be happy.
Don't we all?
Simon, you can hear that
Yes.
there is a bit of magic to the creature's voice. This treant is a bard.
Oh god. No.
Would the party like to skip this cutscene?
I press enter.
You press enter.
Oh! Hello, fellow.
Oh god.
You see,
Oh god, I'm gonna stealth away.
I
Simon.
will stealth to make sure they get to steady place, and then I'll jump in with Simon.
All
Just to
right.
make it a wee bit more purple for them.
As you approach and hail him, the great treant will turn around and you will see that he is fiddling with a large harp. Greetings and salutations, small one. Gnarls Barkington at your service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as he reaches out a branch.
I shake it.
You
Pleasure to meet
shake
you.
his branch.
Yeah.
All right. He will then say, "What brings you out here on this fine day? Hmm? Trying to get a peek at my new song, huh?"
I couldn't resist to hear this beautiful melody.
Oh, you're quite kind. You're quite kind. It is yet to be finished, however. But Gnarls Barkington has never given up on a song once he started it. Truth be told, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the chorus. I want it to be something truly magical. Nothing too heady. Nothing too crass either. I want to say, you are more than your leaves, but I'd still like to touch your fruit, if you know what I mean. So far I have, your roots are the roots of my love, and your water doth give my soil a quenching, and your fruits are the juice of the world. That doesn't rhyme. I'm having trouble getting it somewhere.
You can add a little pain in it. There's no love without pain.
A little bit of pain. Oh, adventurous. All right.
Yeah.
It pains my roots when your juice doesn't flow. Without my water, how can I to grow? Ooh, I like that very much. Yes. See, it's a play on the growth, because I'm a tree, and also an erection.
Very green.
Very
It works
good.
quite well.
Yes. Yes. Now, to work on the notes, let's see.
Let me accompany. Let me help you.
With an inspiration.
Let me show you. Oh, it's getting there. Yeah. Ooh, I can feel it.
Yes, I think I have something. Bip, boop, bip, 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 bip. Give me your juice and trees. Bip, 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 bip. Fruit and charm me's. I can't grow without your root in my trees. He'll just start fucking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good shit.
Fane. Frostus is quite excited by how moist this tree is.
Frostus's excitement is only echoed by Fane whispering over and over to himself, "I can't drown my demons, they're covered in leaves." He stares in horror at Simon, attempting more music in front of things that are potentially dangerous.
And then Mazekeen leans in from the side and goes, "We could just leave, you know? We could just go."
I really don't want to. Frostus, do you want to join him? You and him were bonding before over music. You can
Frostus
maybe
will just
help.
say, "It is best that we don't get in their way. It is sometimes great just to watch your friends and support them from the sidelines." Yay!
He'll nod. That's true.
All right.
We'll wait then.
All right, Simon, you and Gnarls Barkington have a sweet little jam session by the water, at the end of which he believes that he's completed his song, and in no small part, thanks to your help.
I'm very happy.
Truly, you have helped me achieve true perfection. You are a maestro of the arts, I am most thankful, Simon. Now, I know that you, unrooted lot, have many places to be. And indeed, I must make my way back to my grove. But please, take this as recompense for your aid. And he will take a branch from his head, and he will hand it to you.
He will grab it. I will appreciate it. I'll tell you a story too, in my songs. So you will be a part of me too.
Thank you, friend. Farewell, younglings. I'm going to see if this song will bear any fruit that I could grab. He waddles off. All right, you are given a stock of ancient branches.
Oh,
Let's fucking
A rare
go.
crafting material.
Oh. What a cool guy. Harold Berkingson. My god.
Did you like that name?
It's too good.
Yeah,
good.
it was very good. Skip's cutscene. Please, dear God, I'm almost there.
Listen, Triads are cool, but the city is right here. I am...
I'm questioning the city's morals and activities. If the closer we get, everything already starts fucking and doing love ballads for.
Well, how else
It's
are trees
concerning.
supposed to make more trees? They
I don't
gotta
know.
fall in
Yeah.
love.
Do they? Aren't they reproducing themselves alone?
I'm sorry, did you just try
Not
to bring
here.
your normie science into my magical forest?
Yes.
You're... How German of you?
Shh, don't tell me.
In the sleep
Always the
alone.
Germans.
Yeah, okay, Finland.
Well, listen. We
I'm
have
listening.
a real magical place, don't worry.
Yeah?
And
Alright.
the snow, it speaks Finnish.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Tree sex is canon. Alright, survival.
Oh.
Distracted by tree sex.
Alright, you
Disgusted
are
and
lost
confused.
for one day.
Woo.
Thankfully, you have a wayfinder, so...
As one does.
Okay, roll again.
Do better.
You
Do
are lost
better.
for one day.
It's because the music is gone. That's why.
It's the music.
Let
The
me-
Wayfinder stopped playing them tunes.
There.
There you go. Perfect.
Anyway.
See? Back. Screaming.
Oh,
Help, it's again. Help, it's again.
Alright.
more trees.
We find Harold Berkingson and his now wife. They're singing a duet.
They are back.
We get stalks of newborn branches, a rare crafting material.
I believe those are called
Legend.
twigs.
No, they just
A
give you
legendary.
seeds.
Seed.
I want the seeds.
A common crafting ingredient.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
You find a meadow of poppies.
Oh no. I'll cover my nose.
Poppy has medicinal value, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I avoid it like the plague.
Okay. Do you guys just leave the poppy field alone?
Yes.
We do
Oh.
not require the poppies, therefore I will not push my luck with any encounters involving them.
Okay.
Because my dumbass will just end up on a drug trip
Survival check.
again.
Skip the cutscene. Please. Release me from my torment.
I beg of you, please.
Let's go! Our exposure should be mostly gone also.
Okay.
No!
And you're lost.
No!
For one day. Alright. Try again.
Hey!
Yay! Good,
Yes.
good, good.
You're a
Loading.
destination.
Loading a new area. After 2 years.
After 17 years.
Finish my
bye.
quest line. Finally.
Jesus Christ.
Stop it.
We have completed
After
the
a year.
tutorial. Welcome to Act 2.
Fuck off.
My god.
Welcome to
God.
Baldur's Gate.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate.
We
I
made
had to
it.
load for 16 years while my computer turns into a helicopter. Let's go. God.
You guys did it.
Finally.
Finally
Finally.
made it. To the City of Glass.
Hey. All it took was a pirate giving us a free magic item. Let's go.
True.
I guess we didn't fuck up an encounter. Nice.
All it took was the only help the City of Glass probably has against the Ras Baron. Gone. Against the
Gone.
Gone.
You guys fucking did it.
My god.
I didn't think you'd get there. But you got there.
Alive.
You skipped all the cutscenes. You held down spacebar.
We have interacted with almost every cutscene up until we got to the west.
And
Alright,
it almost
listen.
fucked us over every time.
Every time.
It literally killed 2 people, basically.
But no,
You
you
only get whipped
guys,
so many times.
you guys have finally made it to the City of Glass. Damn. That's wild.
Amazing.
Oh.
Did we unlock new character customization?
Yeah, do we get the City of Glass outfit change?
Ooh. New outfits.
Ooh.
New outfit, season 2 Ooh.
Hey, Waymaker.
Cathar my groin.
Oh my god. That only gets funnier if you think that Kahir can also be pronounced slightly different and mean chair. So he's saying his groin is a chair. Sit on him.
Sit on my fucking... Sit on my groin and chair and groin and chair.
My god.
Well, next
My-
stop is the city of booze, isn't it?
You mean the door of alcohol? Yeah.
Stop making fun of me, dude! I tried my best, bro!
Too good.
It's okay. I'll go through the prestige classes and make sure you don't have a feature called Old Man Dancing. Okay.
What? It's ancients.
Yeah, the ancients, yeah, but
Just a
there are ways
translation
of
error.
saying it that isn't man that is old and dancing together.
Exactly.
Shanori Narinka, or whatever format you had it in, is man, old, dancing.
What?
It's
That's
like,
perfect.
it works. No, it's, I get it, right? Old man dance.
Old man.
That's the
How many times
one.
I gotta teach you this dance, old man.
How many times I had to teach you this dance? Old man.
My god. Alright. Do we have a second while the DM is loading? I need
Yeah.
to get a drink. Alright.
Take 10. I need to get all this shit open.
You got it, boss man. I will return momentarily.
God. How long of in-game travel time did this take, approximately?
About a year, I think.
My god.
Too long.
Pretty long. And Caspian, we have skipped the worst part by just showing up later.
More the worst part. I mean,
The worst part.
it's been pretty suboptimal from my experience.
Freezing in the blizzards, getting shot in the ass by the church, just showing up.
Okay.
Half of the cultists, all of a sudden, we exposed as dead guy shows up again. The angel creation? Oh no, you were already
No.
there for that.
We were already there for that.
Oh my god, the undeads.
I mean, I think the worst part for me is being potentially responsible if I happen to die to a certain type of entity that everybody else gets iced. How about that?
My god. You missed the protagonist though. I just got them.
Oh, skibbity beep bop bop biddy beep 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 bop ba da.
Now we have arrived, and they're just not gonna let us in.
Oh, you guys traveled a long way. Leave.
We don't want any
Leave.
newcomers
We don't
here.
want you
Leave.
here. You got news? Well, we don't want it.
That one druid, he can stay. The rest, no.
You have no gifts. Leave. Look at that ball set.
Yes, skib up beep beep bop. Oh, I'm still opening. There's a lot of shit to do in the City of Glass.
Who would have thunk?
Okay. Okay. Lots to prepare for here.
I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I have more energy drink because I need caffeine.
Fucking addicted to caffeine, sure.
Absolutely. Bro, I had a migraine before session, and now I do not. That's what getting to the city class does to you. Makes you physically healthier.
It's the caffeine. Listen. It's a copious amount of caffeine that you can't live without anymore.
Wait for the crash later.
My god.
All right. Unfortunately, I believe that the City of Glass maps are still being worked on because they're pretty intricate.
Big.
They're pretty big. So
Yeah.
they should be done. They should be done by next week though. So we're gonna have to do a lot of this theater of the mind style.
That's great. I love that.
There's a lot you're gonna have to explore anyway. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot here.
Yeah,
But-
don't even worry about that. We're here.
As you travel through the jungle and you move up towards the gate, much to the city's name, in the distance you can see beautiful crystalline towers, buildings wrought of stone and wood and glass. The City of Glass, it would seem, comes in many different kinds of glass. Most notably, that the glass here takes on different forms and colors that shines with the sunlight that breaks through the jungle. The jungle grows along with Cathernagloin, not against it. So you could see that there are still yet many vines and other verdant growths that seem to not interfere, but are almost as if they are grown with the city in mind. You can see tunnels, parapets made out of natural foliage that covers the streets of glass, and the shining, shimmering light of the reflections of the many towers act as miniature suns, providing light in the shade of the bows. As you approach, 2 elven guards stop you. The great gates lie closed before you. You can see that they are covered in many tattoos, marking them as their people are marked. The front of them, you recognize, Fane, that they are woad warriors.
Mm-hmm.
They will hold up their hands as you approach.
Mm-hmm.
And they will speak to you in Elvis. I thought you'd be stopping there, eh? I'm going straight to it. Who are you? Where you from? What you doing here, eh? Come on.
Fane is sort of looking at them and then past them to the city. I.
Do it.
We'll see. Right, well, his mind is rushing way faster than his words, and he'll stop and take a deep breath. Alright, well, we're here bringing message. We're looking for people. My name is Fane. I'm from the Endless White. We're all from past the mountains.
Now, this one is from Fane, you said. I bet there's this one from the Endless White up in the ice flows, aye. What that's for east it is. What brings you over to us to the west, eh?
Refuge and a warning, unfortunately. It seems that the spirits have deemed to give me a message about the city, and life has brought to... It caused me to return here.
I just wouldn't be talking about the spirits, be talking to him. Yeah. Ah, yes, the spirits be speaking to this. Nobody I never even heard of. In either case, he's coming with the comments of the droids. Aye, the green does have him blessed upon it. Aye, it does. He'd be rat with magic, though. Aye, his exposure is huge. I'm surprised you made it this far without the church nabbing you. But good on you, boyo. You and your comrades are welcome, as all are in the City of Glass, as long as you adhere to the rules. There'll be no fighting, there'll be no over-intoxication, no pissing on anything, not since the last time, and of course, there's going to be none of that oppressive church talk, you hear me?
Of course. We're running away from it. We don't want to talk about it.
Aye then. In that case, pots in ice, and the great gates will open. Enjoy yourself.
He'll nod to each of them and sort of rush ahead of the party.
And so the party finally enters the City of Glass.
My God.
Oh boy. And as you enter the City of Glass, the very first thing that you see is a spiraling, beautiful place of peace and music. You can hear the sounds of sultry tones of singing, of piano, of violin, and soft drums echoing throughout the city. You can see that there are many different hidden places, stores, shops, restaurants, all sorts of things, all coiled around, hidden and tucked away in small spaces, needing only the most minimal impact in order to perform their purpose. Ahead of you, a great tree grows in the center of TheRadioCrusader, where you suspect, Fane, that the druids convene and perform their ritualistic acts. A large set of stones surround the tree, marking it as a massive druid grove. You can feel magic in the air here, unrepressed and free, flowing like the wind and rain.
He's just in awe of it all. And his eyes sort of settle on the grove. And I think months upon months of harsh travel sort of breaks down. And he just begins to cry. So, he turned to the party and sort of spread his arms out wide. We're here. Finally,
Yes.
we're here.
We are.
Hey. Let's get some food. Let's rest. Let's take a break.
No.
I think
Where do we
found it.
go? I can't read anything.
He'll sort of indicate to where some of the restaurants are sort of tucked away within pockets of nature. Just sort of any place that is obvious sort of has the thrum of casual conversation and the sense of food. And he'll just head to the nearest one.
The one that you approach happens to be a tavern as well. Fresh, cold, and delicious dark ales are poured. The sound of clinking glasses, and indeed clinking glass plates, can be heard as well. The smell of smoked meat billows out from the establishment. As you enter, you will see that the person behind the counter, an elven man, slightly aged, turns to you and says, "Hi! Welcome to Pot and Stuffins! My name's Garen. How can I help you?"
Greetings, Garen. My name is Fane. We've been on our feet a while. It would be nice to
Aye, I
sit
can
down and
see
have
that.
a meal.
Aye, there's weariness in your eyes, me boy. Come, take a seat, And maybe I'll get you something nice to drink, huh? Cold and refreshing. I guarantee it. What kind of ale would you like?
At this rate, any. Do you brew your own here?
Aye, we do. We got 3 flavors. We've got tree bark, grand thistle, and my personal favorite, cherry smackers.
Fane will sort of have an unsure look in his eyes, being that he never really drinks, but he'll smile at cherry thistle as it sounds the most palatable, and just go, cherry thistle for
Oh, berry thistle.
Me.
You got it.
our berry thistle.
I'll make it over. No problem at all. And what do the rest of you be having?
Just to confirm something. As a half-elf, I speak Elvish, right?
Yeah, it's one of the, yeah.
Grand. Okay, so I'll just say in Elvish. Cherry smacker sounds good.
A
I'll
little,
have that.
a little more elvish, please.
Oh, of course. Right, I'll take some cherry smackers then.
Ah, thank you.
Just wait till the Sylvan starts, Mazekeen.
Oh God, no.
Oh, yes.
My turn has passed.
It is his
It's-
turn to be made fun of.
Is
His
it?
turn. She starts.
It is now time for Elvish to be the topic of the day.
I'll go get the picture. I
God.
know where I can find it.
You know,
Make
It's
the
fine.
meme.
It's
No,
your
Noel already
turn.
made the meme months ago.
Your turn. All right.
I'll find it.
And as the rest of the party orders their drinks, the various dark ales will be placed. You will hear that somebody in the back starts playing a pipe very softly. Well then, now we've got something to wet your whistles. How about we get your gobs stuffed, eh? What would you like? We've all sorts of fine foods here. Maybe something heavy, something real filling to remind you that you're at the end of your journey and that the next day's gonna be that much brighter, eh?
He'll give a big smile holding the cup in both hands. Something hearty, a soup, a stew, something that tastes like home.
We've got something for you. We got a nice stew. We've been boiling up all day long. Got some nice cabbages in it, various tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, and a nice mutton as well to finish it all off. Plus me own secret spices. Don't you be telling nobody though. Gotta keep my reputation round here.
He'll give a conspiratorial wink. Your secret's safe with me.
And thus,
Ask him if he has any meat. Just, I don't want anything else.
Any meat. Just general meat.
Meat, you say? Oh, we got a real carnivore over here. He leans over. Don't worry, lass. Your shape-shifting side's nothing to be ashamed of round here. Would you like it cooked, or would you like it raw to the bone, eh?
Rare is enough, not raw.
Rare, eh? Do you want me to spice it up for you? Let me try delight your senses?
Is he speaking common?
Yeah. You can speak common.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering. Sure. Show me your seasoning talent.
Well, alright then. Can't wait to put your palate to the test. Everyone else gets a bunch of nice stew in an elegant glass bowl. Mazekeen is given a wooden bowl that is filled with some cooked rare steak, heavily seasoned. There you go, lass. Dig in.
You're gonna see the most unelegant eating you've seen in a while.
There you are.
Mentally...
Drink and food, fine music, and good company. There are few things in this world that'll ever top those things. Welcome to the City of Glass, and I'm glad you stopped at Poppin' Stuffins.
Fane will mentally ask Frosty if he wants anything.
Frosty is completely at peace. He is feeding off the energy of the universe.
Powerful. I'll leave him to it though.
And just for a moment, while everyone eats, Mazekeen actually looks happy.
Been so long. So, let's make a plan. Food, rest, and then I suppose we have to finish what we came here for. Sound good?
I mean, yeah, we came here to bring the message, right? Might as well do that.
He'll nod, then hungrily return to the stew.
And so, the party continues to eat, to drink, and to truly enjoy themselves. The long and hard rigors of their journey seeping away and fading into the thing of the past. A memory meant to be remembered. A lesson meant to be learned. But now, the reward of a long and arduous quest. You have found yourself in the City of Glass, where there is peace, there is music, and there is food aplenty. You don't know how long that you actually ended up staying in Poppin' Stuffins, eating such good stew, enjoying such fine ales, and indeed, the music seems to catch up quite a bit as the fading of the sun can be seen through the windowsills. But then, something else happens, something unexpected. As night begins to set in, one would think that the lights of the City of Glass would dim, but indeed, quite the opposite. As night settles in, Catharna Gloin sparkles with starlight, captured or generated within, magical or mundane, you're not quite sure. But as night settles in, the light shines from within the very walls of the city, a soft and cool and comforting light. Poppin' Stuffins eventually turns to the rate of closing, and Garen offers that perhaps you might stay at his friend's inn. He'll put in a good word and a lower price. And of course, Garen takes off his cap. That'll be 3 gold for your food and drink.
Thank you kindly. And I'll pull from the perch of 100 gold that the Lord of Ayoko gave us. Pull out 3 gold.
The man will smile and say, "Thank you kindly for your patronage. Oh, and speak to my man Merrick. He'll set you up in a nice, comfortable bed. Oh, and he'll have a special place for you, lass, so that you can sleep in your true form."
He'll smile. Thank you, Garen. We'll be back. Trust me, we'll be back.
He'll raise his patty cap. "I hope to see you soon," revealing a bald spot that he displays for all to see, unashamed.
Eyes flick to Caspian.
You want?
Nice. We'll go speak to Merrick, was it? What was the inn's name?
Oh, how silly of me. The inn's called, Cloud Surf. I've always thought it was kind of precariously named, as clouds are very high up. But his wife be a painter, and she likes clouds, so... You'll find it just up the lane, and a couple of floors up. 2 stairs, not 3.
Got it.
Thank you.
Alright,
Well,
the party sets out, and goes up 2 sets of staircases, until they find a cloud motif-looking inn. You can see that there is a younger elf, a little bit wider, more fearsome, perhaps a warrior at some point in his life. A scar running down the side of his face is the only thing that mars the joyful grin given as you enter. "Oi, welcome! Welcome to Cloud Surf! My name's Merrick. How can I help you?"
Hello, Merrick. We're looking for some rooms. We were just down in Pot and Stuffins speaking
Pot
to
and
Garen.
Stuffins? Oh, what's old Garen up to, huh? Let me guess, you sent you my way, didn't he?
He did.
I suppose you be wanting the Garen discount, eh?
Hey, if it exists, so we're not gonna...
Don't worry about it, it does. There's a spot that I normally reserve for him and his wife, but seeing as how he sent you up my way, I'm a bit full this time, so some of you are gonna have to double up, but I've got 3 rooms.
And they're one of those more suited for a shapeshifter.
Oh, you got a shapeshifter? Which one?
He'll nod to
No.
Mazekeen.
That would be me.
Me.
Oh, me, I am, it's me.
It's me. Hello.
He'll go, "Oh, don't you worry, lass. We got a special place outside. Looks to the stars, it does. Wider, open spaces, and a whole ground full of straw and pillows for you.
Oh, that does sound pretty good.
And don't you worry about getting cold. It stays warm round here. The druids see to that." He'll wink.
And she'll shift into the hybrid form.
Oh, look at that, lads. We got a witch wolf. Hey! Everybody cheers.
She looks kind of concerned still.
Fane's just smiling at her.
One guy in the
almost look
back
like
goes, hey, sorry, miss. Are you from Calcatesh?
Yes.
I'm from Calcatesh. And then he'll suddenly transform, and he looks like a man and shark. I never thought I'd see one of my own kin. And he just gives you a big old, slightly wet hug.
She looks even more uncomfortable and only
Very
touches him
much.
lightly in the hug.
He'll put you down. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you or nothing. Oh, I won't interrupt your sleep. You look pretty tired. But hey, tomorrow, if and you be alright, I'd love to buy you some breakfast. And we can talk about the lands we came from,
It is too nice to see some others here. That's for sure.
Jawsome! I'll see you tomorrow. He'll transform back into an unseeming human and go walking back to his friends. She's a witch wolf! Can you believe it? Yeah, they're supposed to be some of the first lycanthropes. In fact, my dad once told... And he goes into a whole story about all of the skinwalkers from the past.
Nerds.
He's just nerding it up.
He's a skiaboo.
He's a skinaboo, dude.
We can double up. I'm sure we'll manage. It'll be comfortable enough.
He'll give Fane and Simon the wink.
Blair's unknowing, realizes, looks at floor, thinks about the snakes in the pit and the ant, goes red.
He got something special now from the chest from the snake pit. Yeah? And then she will stomp out.
I'm so tired.
Go sleep, Mazekeen.
Alright. So you guys go into your rooms?
Yep.
Alright. Your rooms are pretty Spartan. There's not a lot in them. They're straightforward, kind of small, but the beds are very comfortable. Stuffed with feathers, covered with warm wool blankets, although you don't really need them on these nights. And the windows open and a soft breeze pulls in from the nearby river and coastline. The smell of scented, spiced pork, actually, from one of the nearby later night restaurants boils in, and despite your full stomach, tempts you with maybe a midnight tussle. But eventually, you fall into a deep, restful slumber. Outside, in the Skinwalker accommodations, Mazekeen finds a comfortable set of pillows and straw that she can fully outstretch to her hybrid form. And indeed, the stars look all the more beautiful above her, twinkling, competing almost for the light within the city of glass. And in the last few moments before sleep takes her, she sees a silhouette of a dark figure, the Shark Man from earlier, one of your own kin, walk forward into his own accommodations, a large tub of water, which he falls face first into, and starts to peacefully snore and bubble through the water. And thus, the party gains a full, comfortable rest.
Finally, after a year.
Been so long. How's our exposure looking?
Your exposure is cleansed.
Nice.
Your bodies are cleansed. And your souls are filled. Until finally, night leaves its wrap behind. And now, the morning returns.
Fane will wake from probably the longest night's sleep he has had in quite a while, especially since the dream incident. Is Frosty still uncomfortably staring at me when I wake up?
When you wake up, you will see that Frosty is looking out the window, a very solemn look on his face.
Damn it. Fane will sigh and go to the window.
He's home now.
What you see is the beauty of the city of glass waking up with the morning light. And Frosty will say, "We have come a long way, Fane. Very far indeed. You have kept to the moist path. Soon you will stand before the water and the wind. and I know that you will do me proud. Apologies for my mood. Journeys are a beautiful thing, and bittersweet, even at their end. Yay! I'll do a softie, eh?
But bittersweet in its essence is moist, is it not? You're sad for the things left behind, but the memories are still with you. It is the moderation of the journey.
Exactly. You have learned well. Come. Your comrades will be waking soon. And I believe one of them was promised breakfast.
Yes, she was. You'll head down.
The party slowly awakens. And one by one, make their way to the common room, in which this particular inn does not make breakfast, but it suggests many wonderful places nearby in which you could easily grab breakfast, as it's just a few short steps away. Mazekeen awakens, very comfortable, stretching her full wolf paws out, and will look up and will see a startling figure. The shark man from before, in his human form, carrying 2 large plates, and on his back there seems to be strapped a keg. Hoy! Good morning!
For God's sake. All the hair will stand up. Like a cat that got scared, more or less.
Come on! Grab your friends! I know a great place for breakfast, especially for us.
Alright, give me a second. She'll get all her stuff. Head in. Look where the rest of them are. Walk over and go. Well, seems like the shark shifter wants to show us his favorite place for eating. And he has invited all of you too.
Like a group day. I really thought he just had his eye on you.
She immediately looked very annoyed.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very nice, does it?
Did you enjoy your night?
Yeah.
I
Did you
did.
use the potion?
No? Do you need it? Do you need to borrow it? Is that your new venture with this?
I thought
character?
maybe you're a bit out of
Call him
training.
a dumb
you know?
bitch. Sorry.
It sounds like they didn't need the potion, they're already in the mood.
Huh?
The mood.
The mood. I'm sure you got inspired by the snakes. Let's go get some breakfast.
You'll follow.
I'll lead them back to where he was waiting.
All right. Eventually, the party comes back and sees that the sea scarred is almost dancing at the front in excitement. Oh, you here? Come on! He'll lead you a few steps down another set of stairs, until he has you standing in front of a larger establishment than Poppin' Stuffins, called the Meat Bucket. It's the best place for breakfast. Hey, Harlan! I brought some more! Oh, you're a fine lad, Suckles! We got what you need in the back. Come on! There's a whole setup in the back. A large table filled to the brim with bacon and eggs and biscuits and all of the breakfast fare. For the 2 shapeshifters, enormous pancakes stuffed with bacon can be seen, pressed down upon the large plates. I'm telling you, it's the best. Just dig in. He will turn into a shark form, and he will joss them all over the place.
I will do the same.
That is a lot of food. I feel like we're imposing on them. He'll whisper to Elsie.
Gonna take some of the food and stuff it into Fane's mouth. We're enjoying our last.
He
I'm not good with
chokes,
that.
but chews and smiles gratefully after almost dying. Suckles, was that your name?
Oh
Near
yeah,
to the-
yeah. My name's Suckles. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Suckles Sea Scarer. That's what they call me, on the account of I scare things in the sea. Or at least my dad did. Anyway, what's your name?
My name is Fane.
Fane. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You'll try the hand.
How long have you been here for?
Oh, me? Oh, I've been here a couple years. Came over with the rest of me family, you see. We was on run from the purges. Had to cross over. Luckily, we was able to make it at the week of the Seven Eye. We weren't caught off guard and eaten by any of the Leviathans. Made it across to the other side, thinking we were going to find freedom. But instead, we just find a whole other kind of oppression. My father dedicated his life to getting his family across the continent to the City of Glass. And we made it. Most of us.
So, by any chance you know how to get rid of this? And she'll point at the collar.
Oh, I'm
Or
sorry.
maybe somebody that does?
I don't know
Anyone
nothing.
here?
I don't know nothing about no magic, but I know somebody that can help you. The druids can. Oh, the druids take those collars off of people all the time. Apostates, skinwalkers, the plain touched. Hell, even a few of the other stranger races that make their way over here from other lands. Oh, the druids will take care of you, no problem at all.
Her ears are gonna perk up in excitement. Really? Just anyone here? Or is there a
Oh, no,
place
you
for
gotta
it?
go to the Grand Grove. It's in the center of the city. Can't miss it. The druids there will probably take your name and they'll put you in a big line, because it takes a lot of magic to remove those collars safely, but they can do it. You just might have to sit around with it on you for a little bit longer, that's all.
10 years. I don't think a few days or weeks will hold.
Oh, where in Calcatesh are you from? Are you from Dalton, like the rest of us?
Yes.
Oh, which village?
Well, not really a village. We lived more alone.
Oh, okay. So like a family estate?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm from Kitskine. It's a small little village outside of where the Kitsune live. I was just a baby at that time, though. I don't really remember much. We was traveling a lot, you see. And, well, the trip across the sea took some time, and I don't really remember much about home. I do remember Majitol. The deserts, the sands, and I remember the ship that we got on. Sorry.
Well, I hope it was more pleasant than the ship I got brought here. I also don't remember much. I was not that old until we had to leave.
Did your family make it too?
She'll look a bit sad, but it will vanish really fast. Well, they made it here, but they didn't last very long.
Did the church get them?
Yeah.
Those bastards. They did the same to my family. My father spent all his money, all his efforts to get us out of Calcatesh. And here, we come to Corvanus, and it's all the same. Same cycle of hatred. My father died fighting the church. The rebels took us in, gave us passage to the west, they did. And now me, my sister, and my mother, we live in the City of Glass.
I don't know where to go. There's no one left but me.
Well, you got
What
fine
happened?
companions, don't you?
She'll look over. follow them wherever
Looks
they are, whatever they're doing.
Watching awkwardly.
Fine is a vast
Weaver.
description.
Okay.
But yeah, we've been traveling for a year. We've gotten along mostly.
Well, look, I don't know much about nothing, but I can tell you this much. You don't always get to choose who your family is, and you don't always get to keep them. But I do know that you can't do nothing alone. And you gotta be ready to take that risk, Take the risk that somebody might do you wrong, because they might not do you wrong, That's what I think. What's the point of all this if you can't live a good life after all? Maybe that's what you should focus on doing. You don't know where to go or what to do. You're in the city of glass, mate. Look around you. You're in the place where you can make your dream come true. What is it that you dream about?
I don't dream much anymore. I just want to get rid of this thing.
Well, yeah, but what are you going to do after that?
I have a contract to fulfill.
And after that?
I don't know. She'll put the food down. I don't really know what to do.
Well, I know it might seem scary, maybe confusing, maybe sometimes a tad hopeless. But if old Suckles here could teach you anything, I hope it's this. There is something for you in this world. Something that'll make your heart sing, And when you find it, you'll know it. You just gotta be open to see it. Don't close your eyes, and don't close your heart. And you'll find it one day. You can find anything in Cathair na Gloin.
In the end, I'm gonna wait and work towards the goal that the church gets what they deserve.
I understand that.
That's all I want, right? For they have ruined my life, and therefore they shall pay for it, no matter.
Maybe you want a partner. A lot of dreams. It's a big world.
I don't know about that.
Well, you have places to look.
You could always just eat
Never give up.
pancakes. And start eating his pancakes. See? Easy.
If it just were all that easy.
Well, I'll be your friend. I'll give you a pat on the back. We're kin, after all.
Indeed. We'll continue eating.
Alrighty. Everybody eats their breakfast. Yay!
Yay!
It's delicious and wholesome, and Danny Boy plays in the background.
Oh, Danny boy.
You guys have been hearing the music, right?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
That's good vibes. I am waiting for the breakdown when the city shatters into a million pieces.
It's not. Why does everybody think it's gonna happen? It's
Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Not
It's
to
too
us.
peaceful.
Not to
Feels
us.
off.
I'll just.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We
Arcadum
haven't
making
left
a
the place
peaceful
yet.
scene. Time to kill everyone you like.
Die.
We haven't
You
left the
stopped
scene
the
yet that
arrow.
didn't absolutely turn into
Not yet.
shambles after. Well,
Nah.
we're like a bad omen that arrives.
This is great. This is everything.
Oh, wait, we are the vision the Shamber had.
We are the vision that shatters the city.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Looks at Weaver's brass-colored armor.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. He's just a sleeper, that's why he talks so little. His true personality locked away until given the order.
my god.
Yes.
His activation trace is someone really badly screwing up Cuff near the coin. Like I just almost said.
So, you suggested the druids in the Grand Grove?
Aye, that's where they are.
And that's our next step.
I can't wait to get this thing off me. If it takes some waiting, I might as well go now.
Have you eaten enough? You look down at the plate.
The plate is empty.
Good. He'll nod. Well, if everyone else is ready, we should head there. Elsie, do you mind covering for our friend Suckles here?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be happy to do that. It's the least we can do.
Oh no, I already paid for it.
No.
Your kindness is appreciated.
Oh yeah, I had to pay for my new kin sister. Slaps back.
Yeah.
My name's Suckles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you suck.
I heard you say Suckles as the like tender at the meat bucket, and I died. It was good. I astral projected into the moon and then came back.
You see?
Well, I'm gonna see to get this thing off me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Suckles.
You're welcome. Oh, and when you get to your uncollaring ceremony, let me know. I want to be there.
A ceremony? Oh god.
It's a big occasion after all.
All right.
Is it? If there are people in line for it, I thought it's just a daily service. Oh god.
I gotta get to my mom. She's gonna be needing me help. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, Suckles.
All right.
Oh well.
And he'll do a little jig out the door and dance his way up the stairs.
Suckles.
What a weird
Easter.
fellow. I wonder if all
Sucks to be him.
I wonder if all
Sucks
sharpshifters
to
are like
me.
that.
Sucks, man.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Hmm.
This place is very peaceful.
It's so alien. You feel like something bad is about to happen. Well, people can't always be friendly, right?
This is unsettlingly wholesome.
Good place.
Unsettlingly wholesome. He's planning something. Don't trust him.
Exactly. When does the check come to get rid of the illusion? When is it?
People can be nice, especially in one of the last places not overcast by the shadows.
The way the druid expanded on the campfire, though, said like they were readying for war.
And why scare their people? Those that wish to fight will fight. These people just wish to live.
I don't know. Let's get to the place.
All right. Does the party head to the Grand Grove?
Let's go to the Grand Grove.
As you arrive at the Grand Grove, you can see the massive tree is surrounded on all sides by the great stones of the grove. There is also a lion, and there is a small wooden desk, chair, piles of parchments and files, and several bored-looking druids.
Ah, yes.
I'll approach them.
Oh, you'll stand in line first, and then you'll
Oh,
approach
I
them.
thought you talk to them and then you go stand in the line.
Eventually, you get to the point after standing in line where there is going to be a druid with kind of an older looking druid with a long, kind of jowly face. As you approach Mazekeen, he'll look up to you and go, "Good evening, ma'am. How can I help you?"
Good evening. I want to get rid of this church collar, if that's
A
possible.
decollaring. Very well. Let me check the schedule. There is space for an uncollaring in 2 weeks' time. Is that
All right.
acceptable?
If you have nothing earlier, yes.
Nothing earlier, I'm afraid.
Fine.
Very well, ma'am. I will write it in. What is the name?
Mazekeen Blight.
Mazekeen Blight. M A Z E. Dips quill.
Okay.
K E E.
Her claw will start tapping on the desk.
Space. B L I G H T. Very good,
Yes.
ma'am. See you in 2 weeks.
Yes. And she'll walk away. I can't believe I waited in line to wait 2 more hours and 2 more weeks.
2 weeks is nothing here. You can hesitate. I shouldn't make my information known, shouldn't I? It's so easy
Yeah.
to... Go.
You have things to tell, right?
I do.
You know you could have waited in line with me and told him as well.
I don't think he would have been the one.
You cut out a little bit, Siege.
No, cock and balls.
Got that one.
Okay.
Try again.
Fuck. How about now?
Yeah, seems clear.
Fuck's sake. He isn't the one to tell, or at least without looking like a absolute loon. We need to find the actual druids in his place and allow Fane to tell him face to face. He's just a servant, so to speak.
Well, he's making the appointments, and he asked for the occasion.
Yeah. I don't know. This place is so peaceful. It's
Unnerving.
no. It's like if I face the reality of what I have to do, it'll all start to fall apart. I know I need to deliver this message, but I don't want it to be a crack in their peace.
The
But
ones
it
that
is-
are gonna hear about it have already heard. Have already started preparing for war. This news is only gonna help them. So why wait?
A crack can be mended, a shattering can't.
Both. Right. It's selfish. I'm just still a bit overwhelmed. I'll
Well,
see if he'll make an appointment. And we'll go wait in line.
As Fane waits in line, eventually he comes to the front as well. Hello, sir. How may I help you?
Hi, this is likely to sound very strange, but I come bearing a warning for the city.
Ominous warning. Very good, sir. What is your name?
My name is Fane.
Fane.
Mm-hmm.
F
Dips Quill.
A N E. And what is your ominous warning, sir?
I would prefer to deliver it in a place that isn't taking appointments.
Very well. Ominous warning in secretive seclusion. The nearest time that druids can hear your proposal is within 4 days' time.
He'll nod. Will I report here in 4 days? Or is there
Yes,
a
4
better-
days. Report back here. Thank you, sir.
He'll nod and turn and walk away. The tension kind of leaves his shoulders a little bit, shakes himself out, and returns to the party.
Ominous warning.
Yes.
They... 4 days. I will get presumably an audience with people a bit more important.
Somebody that understands.
So what are we doing now?
Eat, sleep, walk the city.
Repeat.
Look at the size of this place. Surely even you have a sense of adventure here.
No, never had any real free time in a long time.
We have relative free roam of the city of class. What else is there to do but look around?
I guess. You mind if I join you?
No, I would be happy to have everyone with me. Unless there are other goals you all wish to pursue. I'm just going to walk around, see who I can meet. Look at the labor of love.
Look at the various
And magic.
downtime activities to improve my character.
I mean, that's gonna happen anyways, right?
Wow, wouldn't that be crazy?
Wouldn't that
Right.
be
Wouldn't that be
God
crazy?
is interposing downtime, but really,
Party
I am undecided about my character path still.
I
So if I
don't
see
know.
the options, then I know.
I don't know what my build is. Maybe when he finishes the prestige classes, that lazy fuck.
Yes.
It seems I'm still going full druid unless there is a summoner class here, but anyway.
I
Yeah,
wish
no.
we read my stats. How do I do that?
Activate downtime.exe. Look around, specifically visit any sort of smaller druid circles and sort of observe their rites. I don't know, man, there's just so much. So much he
Indeed,
wants to
there is a lot to do for everyone here, which is, since we're near at time anyway, this is where I propose to stop, so that way that radio can have full access and I don't have to repeat myself.
Actually.
Indeed.
Of course.
But you guys did it. You finally
We're
made it.
here.
We did it.
My fuck. We're here. Peace?
Hey.
For at least 2 weeks, maybe, if the city doesn't fucking explode.
Why? It's gonna be okay. The city's not gonna explode. What? It's
You see,
just-
you
something
saying
terrible's
that-
gonna happen. It's,
You saying that it's fine just makes it more scary.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Nah,
Don't worry about it.
This was an absurd change of pace that is very welcome.
He's like, what? No one's dead.
We're all gonna die.
No one's dying. There's
Nobody's bleeding out on the
nobody's
ground.
getting
Nobody's getting
stabbed. What?
stabbed.
This is most unlikely.
Yeah, I'll have to play medic. God damn it.
God damn it.
Most dangerous thing that
Alright,
happened was I
let's
choked
take a
on
look
some
at
meat-filled
some
pancake.
fan art. First up we have is your YouTube thumbnail. Bound and Broken, the Western Way.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. I like that we don't have an NPC important enough, so we have a fucking process. That makes me so happy.
No NPC.
At least it's not Suckles.
Traveler, it's time to stare at the map for 3 hours.
No.
Yeah, I saw the string
yes.
session. Oh my god.
Fane at the City of Glass. Let me in!
True.
Now this is the cyber
There it
passing on the
is.
torch and we're getting horribly mispronouncing their language to Shamber. Next, it's your turn.
I have to go get that one from the depths of my DMs.
Every time we get lost.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's adorable.
Thank you.
that
Oh my god.
was great.
No, no.
This
That
is
was
exactly what I had in mind. That's great.
That's amazing.
The blush, very good.
Very good.
He's cooking.
Oh.
Oh my god.
In case he posted another thing.
Oh, he's sending more.
Oh,
He's sending more.
Outfit
evolving.
change. Wow.
I'm wearing an
Outfit
open
change.
jacket. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Military boy.
Alrighty. Thank you guys so
Yay.
much for watching. Thanks for all
Before
this-
you go though,
Yeah, what's up?
do you have like a general aesthetic that the City of Glass has when it comes to clothing? Like if we get new outfits here, what would they kind of be like?
It'd probably be like kind of like Roman, like open togas and like loose fitting clothes and like lots of glass and colored bead jewelry. That's kind of how everybody wears. That's what I
Nice.
would say. Yeah, something like that. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the follows and the subs, all the resubs. Thank you so much for Frosty and Dark Dice and Colossus. Thank you guys so much for all the resubbing. That puts us at, where are we at? 207 subs. Very good. I'm going to see if I can't put in some more hours for prestige class creation, but I'm going to try and actually stream it to Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff at the same time. So that way I have more stream time. But anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you in 2 hours for Forgotten City.
Woo! See you, chat.
Bye-bye.